Thank you, Sarah, and welcome to another episode of WoodSongs Kids. We're celebrating the beautiful world of America's front porch and the music that's made like that. It's a wonderful world, and we've got kids from all over the place. We got North Carolina here and elsewhere to perform for you. Kids don't have to be perfect. We just want them to have fun. And we think that having fun is the most important part of music, especially when you're a youngster. So let's start out from a youngster from Roxborough, North Carolina. She's 16 years old. She's going to play a song called Dixie Breakdown. Let's welcome Alanabeth Duncan to WoodSongs Kids. Alanabeth Duncan, she's 16 years old, all the way from Roxborough, North Carolina. When did you start playing the banjo? You're 16 years old now. When did you start?
I started when I was 9 years old, so it'll be 8 years in October.
So what, of all the instruments in the world, why the banjo?
I picked the banjo because I love the sound of it. I've heard the sound of a banjo since probably on the way home from the hospital when I was born, honestly.
Really. Now it's the girls are not known for playing the banjo, and there's right. It's usually a guy instrument, right? It
is.
But the girls are coming on strong. I mean, you have folks like Abigail Washburn, right, and Allison Brown, and so who were your big inspirations to go after the banjo?
Some of my biggest inspirations, Kristen Scott Benson. Is an amazing inspiration. I've actually been taking lessons from her for the past, I think, 2 years, and she's awesome. But I really enjoy the sound of a traditional banjo. So Kristen Scott Benson, Josiah Tyree is another influence of mine recently, and then also, of course, J.D. Crowe.
Well, J.D. Crowe is sort of like the man, so everybody loves J.D. Crowe. Now, the traditional bluegrass sound, you're playing a normal 5-string banjo, yes. And show everybody explain what's on your right hand.
So on my right hand, there's 2 different styles of banjo. There's clawhammer, and then there's 3-finger or scrug style, which is what I play. So I have metal finger picks on my index, middle, and my thumb.
Now with clawhammer, that you're playing it with the back of your fingernail. There's no picks on your thumb and your fingers, right? So was this a hard thing for you to learn how to play with the picks?
I started with scrug style, so learning with the picks was not super difficult for me. But if you start clawhammer, sometimes it can be difficult to not feel the string. I've had friends tell me that they're not feeling the string with your hand is hard.
Well, we're going to get a little adventurous here because one of the most amazing banjo players in modern music history is Bela Fleck, right?
Yes.
Bela Fleck is pretty awesome. He plays all different kinds, not just bluegrass, but he plays classical and opera and jazz and all this stuff, right? So you're going to do a song by him called Eager and Anxious. She's 16 years old from Roxborough, North Carolina. Alanabeth Duncan on WoodSongs Kids. Making Bela Fleck very proud there. 16 years old, Alanabeth Duncan from Roxborough, North Carolina, our WoodSongs kid, and opinion that the world should go on. When we hear little kids like you singing, it's such cute and adorable, but it just really is a beautiful, comforting sound. And our next artist who's coming back here, she is from Roxborough, North Carolina, amazing banjo player, and we want to really show this off. This is called the A-Tuning Medley. It's Alanabeth Duncan from North Carolina on WoodSongs Kids. Yeah, it's called the A-Tuning Medley. Good job. A little bit of Bill Cheatham in there, wasn't there? So now you're playing several different songs in that one tune, right? So
yes.
What are some of the songs? Bill Cheatham's one of them.
So it starts with Salt Creek, and then it goes to Bill Cheatham, and then Old Joe Clark, and then back to Salt Creek again.
Okay, now, and it's called the A-Tuning Medley because you're capoed up.
Yes.
Right? So it's actually in G tuning, capoed up too, right?
Yes.
So nothing fancy about the tuning, just standard tuning?
Just standard banjo tuning with the capo
Okay,
on the
and
second fret.
and so explain the role of the right hand. What kind of roles were you doing on the right hand?
So the right hand keeps a lot of the rhythm in banjo playing. So there's several different types of rolls. I think in that one I was doing quite a bit of forward rolling.
So let's give a sample of it.
So like it's forward backward roll. So
give it slow motion. Give it slow motion. Let's get the camera close so the radio folks can see it. Okay, now that's the slow motion one. Now when you play at normal speed, let's hear what it sounds like normal speed. So that's pretty good there. You're doing all right there. So you're home. Do you practice a lot when you're home?
yes.
You like sit on your couch and play the banjo and
I either sit on the couch or one of my favorite places to play is actually outside.
outside?
We have several little benches outside.
And do your parents like it when you go outside with the banjo? Is that how that works?
Occasionally they do. They do like it when I go outside, yes.
No, but you play so good. You play so well. They must be very, very proud of you, right? So when you play the banjo and stuff, does it fill your heart with a lot of joy? Tell me why you love the banjo so much.
I love the banjo just because of the sound, and it's a different instrument. It's a different combination of things. It's partly drum, part stringed instrument, and I love the versatility of it. You can play country, bluegrass, jazz. In the case of Bela Fleck, you can play pretty much anything, and I've always loved the sound of it. And I also, like you mentioned earlier, it's mainly a male-dominated industry in the world of banjo, so I kind of wanted to bring some girl power to that.
The girls are coming on strong, and you're one of them. Alanabeth Duncan is our WoodSongs kid. She's 16 years old from Roxborough, North Carolina. She's going to do a Bill Emerson tune called Theme Time right here on WoodSongs Kids. Oh boy, Bill Emerson would be proud of that one. Song is called Theme Time. 16 years old, Alanabeth Duncan from Roxborough, North Carolina. Now we're